So I'm here this morning with CEO of Reflex Protect. This is Joe Anderson. Hey Joe, tell us your story.
Hi, good morning, Brigitte. Glad to be here. I am Joe Anderson. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Reflex Protect, which is a startup company that began at the University of Montana Launchpad. We graduated from there to the MonTEC facility where we are today. And really delighted to talk about MonTEC a little bit and what they've meant for the company. We are a non-lethal self-defense product that has by and large become the solution to the arm the teachers debate. And part of the reason for that is as a non-lethal chemical agent spray that's special in that it has this patented spray head that makes it very accurate and easy to shoot. But it also has Presidia gel inside it, which is not pepper spray. It's a product that sticks to what it hits, doesn't cross-contaminate, won't get into the HVAC, and as a result can be used in hospitals. And so when we created something that was hospital safe, that allowed it to become something that could be used in schools or houses of worship or elsewhere. One of the great things about being at MonTEC was that in order to create a hospital-safe solution, we also needed to create a decontaminant that could reverse the effects of it, because if you use this in a hospital setting, the assailant becomes your patient. So I went out and was looking at some products on the market that purport to help if you have a pepper spray use or something like that, and I brought those back with me to MonTEC, knowing that there were some chemists here at Lightbox Labs who had worked with a prior tenant of MonTEC and had hung their shingle out, and I gave it to them and I said, I want to create something like this. They came back to me and said, what you have here is witch hazel and water. I said, oh great, so we can create something like this, and they said, oh, I think we can do a little bit better than that, and they did. They set out to create the first real honest decontaminant for OC, pepper spray, or CS, which our Presidia gel is, and is also the active ingredient in tear gas. And they did a marvelous job. We actually have filed for patent protection on that product. And again, that's what enabled us, in addition to our other main product, to be successful in the healthcare space, again, which then led to education and other places. Also, as a result of working at MonTEC, we were introduced to Inspiralia, which helps with SBIR grants and other similar funding opportunities, which I didn't know anything about. And that's one of the great things about being in MonTEC, is not just interacting with other entrepreneurs in the building, which is great. And there's, Lightbox is just one example of a company that we've interacted with. But also having the folks that run MonTEC bring in presenters that can help with your business planning, and in this case Inspiralia was one that had set up a project where they could help small businesses apply for the Small Business Innovation Research grants that small businesses don't have the time to actually apply for. And so it was a great idea, and we took advantage of it, immediately had an opportunity to do more research on Reflex Remove, the decontaminant product, under a National Science Foundation grant. So we did the phase 1 application, we're successful with that, and are now in the phase 2 application section. Inspiralia then came to us with another opportunity to become the non-lethal sidearm of the United States Air Force. And so we just sent in our phase 1 application for that as well. That could turn out to be a $3 million government contract for us that we otherwise wouldn't have even known about, let alone thought that we might fulfill. So that's, again, one of the things that we get from being here at MonTEC, is the ability to do things that we otherwise would not have been able to, and like having a staff around us of other entrepreneurs and other people that are expert in what we do. Interestingly, recently the BioCluster initiative is really adding to that, because as we not only are able to apply for these grants because of companies like Inspiralia coming in as part of that initiative to talk to other companies in the building. When we actually, if we, I should say, actually get one of those grants, then we'll need to have third-party laboratories doing certain testing for us to prove the efficacy of our products or our competitors or distinctions, things like that, and whether our products might be useful not just in the narrow range in which we're interested in them, but in a broader application as well. For example, there's reason to believe that if it works on pepper spray, Reflex Remove might work on things like poison ivy or poison oak. Totally outside of the realm of what we originally intended, but really a tremendous opportunity for us to find other revenue opportunities for our company, which then enables growth for both us and for the other companies here at MonTEC.
Joe, I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much. And remind me, how many employees do you have right now?
Right now there are 5 full-time employees, and we're growing, so it should be more like 7 or 8 by the end of the year.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
My pleasure.